Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a sit down video, which something I haven't filmed in quite a while actually, because they always just don't end up how I want them to end up. But I really wanted to film a year at university experience video. So I've written down a few categories and I've got them on my laptop here. So if you see me like looking down here, that's why. So I'm just going to basically use this video to talk through my time at university in my first year and like what I've enjoyed doing, what I didn't enjoy so much, my subject and my living situation. And I just think that a video like this is really helpful, and I remember watching a few when I was thinking about going to uni, just because I think it helps to know what other people have been through. So yeah, I hope that you find this useful. So firstly, the subject that I did at uni was the subject that I'm doing at uni is criminology, and I chose this subject because at A level I did sociology, psychology and media, and I didn't think that I really wanted to do any of those subjects separately, but to me criminology seems a bit of a mix of sociology and psychology. So that is why I chose criminology. I enjoy it, it's really good. I like the way that at my uni, I go to Bath University. At my uni there's options for sociology modules and different like subject modules within the criminology one, and you have to do core criminology one. So in my first semester, this will be interesting I guess for anyone who is going to Bath to do criminology. In my first semester we had to do 3 modules each semester. In my first semester, the one that I was like the core one that I had to do was crime and disorder in everyday life, which was just like core basics to do with criminology, and obviously was really important to the course to get about the basics and the foundations. And then the ones that I chose were crime representations and reality, which was another criminology module about the way in which crime is represented in the media, which I really enjoyed because, as I said, I did A-level media and the media is something that I find really fascinating. And then I also did questioning society, which was a sociology module, which was alright, and yeah, I enjoyed it as well. I did enjoy most of my modules. And then in my second semester, which I'm still in the middle of now, I have to do crime, violence and harm as my core one, which is again just like core criminology stuff that's important to know. And then para resistance is a sociology module that I'm doing, which is about like government and stuff like that, which I find super interesting. And then at my uni they also give us the option to do open modules, which is where you can choose a module from other courses. So I'm doing a module called sustainability and life and work, which is a like environmental science module, I believe. So even though it's not linked to my subject, I have the opportunity to like do a module that I find interesting that isn't like part of my core subject, and I am really enjoying that. So yeah, I definitely think I made a really good choice with all the modules that I picked for me, and I've just selected the ones for next year, and I think I've made a good choice of them as well. It's hard to know when you're picking them whether you're going to enjoy them, but I know that like for me it just worked out that I did. And yeah, assignments wise, mainly I've had essays. This semester I was supposed to have an exam, but due to coronavirus that got changed to another essay assignment, and this semester I've also had a couple of group projects, but I can't fully speak on them yet because we haven't like finished them off. But obviously like it's the same as any group projects, like there's always going to be a bit of stress to do with them, but overall so far they're going okay. Then now just moving on to talking about my living situation, which is definitely a really important part of your time at university for the social side of things. So at my uni there was 2 different on-site options, and I chose to live in Gardens just because when I looked around the uni it was the one I preferred. And I wasn't actually planning to have an ensuite when I like was looking at universities, but this accommodation, the only choice of room was an ensuite bathroom, and now that I've had it I do think it was good. But I think like I have friends who didn't and it was fine for them as well. I absolutely loved my flat. All my flatmates were amazing, and my room was like a really good size. I have filmed a room tour video, so if you want to check that out, I'll link it down below and in the little thing up there if I can work out how to do it. My flat had 10 people in it, which does sound like a lot, but it's actually, I think, a really good number, because it meant there was often people around. Like, it was very rare when everyone was out, so it was nice because there were always people in the kitchen if you wanted to talk to. And yeah, I really liked my flat. And next year I'm going to be living with 4 friends, like 5 including me, in a house. So I guess I'll talk about that next year, but yeah. And the next thing I just wanted to talk about was the ways in which I got involved with the university. I probably haven't been the best at this because I just haven't been. I don't really know why, and it is something I want to do more of next year. But I do find that with university society, if you're not a particularly sporty person, it can be quite difficult to sort of work out ones that you want to join and join them and like make friends through them. So I chose to join the yoga society and eco society. I went to yoga a few times and I only went to eco society once. But that wasn't because I didn't enjoy them. It would just be that things would crop up, or I wouldn't realise there was a meeting on or whatever. And I really, really enjoyed yoga society the few times that I went. And next year I'm going to try and go more and go to some of the socials. So yeah, I'm not really the best person to talk on societies, but it is definitely something I want to improve on next year. I was also going to join the flute choir, but I only found out about it a couple of weeks before we like left uni because of coronavirus, so I didn't join it. But if it's on again next year, I'm definitely going to go along, and I have a friend that goes there, so I think I'll be more likely to go because I'll know someone. And then also, it's not really a like extracurricular activity, but it's like another program that you can do through the university, which is called Global Citizenship, and basically you have to go to a lecture every week. It's in the evenings, and like they have different speakers coming in to speak on different topics. So we had a author, which was really interesting. Had some people talking about the environment. I think we had like there was like an activist who was like a feminist person. I'm not entirely sure what her title was or what she was called. But yeah, we've had some really, really interesting people come in. And it's definitely a good experience. It's very enriching, and I'm glad that I chose to take part in it. I basically, with Global Citizenship, I heard about it in Freshers Week and I was like, oh yeah, that sounds interesting. I might sign up for that, and I didn't really know how to do it. And then we got an email on the day when it was like due reminding us to apply, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to apply. So I applied and I somehow got in. I don't know why, because I like had to do the application really quickly, but I'm really glad I did, because it means that next summer, hopefully, I'll be able to go somewhere abroad to do an internship or like a language school or something. I haven't fully decided yet, because I was planning on doing it this summer and then I struggled finding out what I'm going to do. So I'm going to make sure I get it organised for next summer, because you like have to do it in your second year. And yeah, you just get a certificate of global citizenship at the end of it. The next section to talk about is social life. So the sort of things that I did to socialise, we would spend a lot of time just like sitting in the kitchen and chatting in the evenings and stuff. And then also obviously it was uni, so we went on nights out a lot as a flat. I didn't go out that much. I would go out every couple of weeks, or like I would go out if the flat were going out, like, so it wasn't like a specific thing. But in Bath, most people go out on a Thursday and a Tuesday, so I would go out mostly on Thursdays if I was going out. And then also something that this is like really random and it sounds really obvious, but when you're at uni, it's really easy to just end up staying in your room a lot, and that can be okay sometimes, of course, but like you also want to make sure that you're socialising. And for me, it was like also to get out of the flat and socialise. So what I would do near the end of the year, I started every Wednesday going and meeting my friend for coffee in the Starbucks on campus. And even though we weren't leaving campus, because it's like we have to get bus and everything, so it's a bit of a faff just for a quick catch up. And we both lived on campus. We would meet in the Starbucks, just have a chat for an hour or so, and it was really nice. Also, there were activities on campus, so me and my friends would go to the student union quite a lot. There was a karaoke night that we would go to, and then we'd sometimes go to the quiz as well, which was really fun. I definitely think it's nice to have the activities that you sort of do often. So we often went to the quiz and the karaoke, and we sort of knew, oh yeah, on Saturday we'll be going to karaoke and like socialising, because or else you can just end up, like I said, sat in your room, which isn't fun. The last section I've said to talk about is things that I wish I did. So this is a bit of a funny section because there's sort of things that I wish I did that I probably would have done if I was still at uni now. So I wish that I would have taken part in societies more, which is something I was trying to fix before we got sent home because of coronavirus. But I recommend if you try and like put it in from the start of term and actually go, it'll probably like stick in your routine more. I've also said that I should have tried to get into a better routine early on. It's really hard at uni because like if you go on a night out, it's hard to like have your wake up time or your like, and you don't go to bed at your normal time and stuff. It like really depends on what's happening every evening. But where every time I did implement a routine into my life, it was like much better for me. And this is a bit of a weird one, but I wish I hadn't waited to do certain things. So there's certain things we'd be like, oh yeah, we'll do that soon, like we'll do that at some point, but then because of coronavirus we never got to do them, and we could have done them, it's just we were like, we never actually organised it. So definitely, if you have an idea of things to do, do it. I hope that this video was useful and that you enjoyed it. I feel like it was quite rambly because I'm not used to filming like sit down videos, and I struggle with that, I'm not gonna lie. I feel really like exposed when I'm doing them, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you got information that was useful for you, and that if you're going to university in September, you're going to have a great time and everything goes well for you. If you have any questions about just first year in general or about Baths by University, comment down below and I will either just answer you in the comments or film another video with some more questions in that I can answer. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope it wasn't too rambly. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe. Bye!